Nick here with F5 Live at IBM Innovate 2014 in Orlando, Florida. Lucky enough to be standing right next to Meg Swanson with Bluemix.
Yeah.
Now, thank you for taking some time, Meg. I do appreciate you kind of giving people an intro into what is Bluemix and where you kind of see that going for IBM.
Yeah, and I appreciate you guys coming here and being here because you're such a part of the developer community, and that's what Bluemix is all about. So Bluemix is our cloud-based development platform that we just took to beta at the end of February, and we're really excited to announce at this show we're taking it live, general announce available with full pricing models at the end of this month. And that's faster than we thought we were going to because we've gotten just amazing feedback from a huge number of developers sign on to the beta and then giving us feedback about the programming languages they need, the services they need. We're in a continuous delivery model, so literally if you look at all of our releases since February, every week we're rolling out new services, new partners like Twilio, Pitney Bowes, Square into the platform. So we're because of that, we're able to release a lot earlier.
So let me ask you, you mentioned beta and feedback from developers, which a lot of companies really don't look at, but you guys have taken seriously.
Seriously.
What's been the take from developers from the initial standpoint of using Bluemix? What have they liked? What have they disliked?
Yeah, so initially a lot of it's been around design. So we've spent a lot of time around how we design the platform to be very easy to use. So even taking, what you have to do today with pulling together different services and then choosing your programming language and then configuring everything before you build your application and deploy. And we've tried to make that a lot simpler. So we've pulled all the services together into build packs. We have them under these 9 service areas, so like big data, analytics. So if you're a developer and you need to quickly build a mobile or a web app, you can simply choose your programming language, choose your runtime, and you can take a look at the bundles that we have and quickly build your app, test it, and deploy it with just a matter of minutes. And it's that ease of use that as developers have been working through, we've gotten feedback on, I don't know how to find this, or can you help me with more documentation here? So it's very real time. We have a dev-to-dev community where our users, when our Bluemixers post questions, our developers are active on it. So the next second you get an answer back. And so we've been watching that. We've been polling the users. We've focus groups with our sponsor users, and then we have meetups where we're just flipping open the laptop and doing run-throughs of people who've never seen Bluemix and just gotten a lot of feedback that then we pour right back into the design and product management teams.
Sure. So for people who have never seen Bluemix, never used it, what's the incentive to get on this platform as opposed to maybe some of your competitors?
Yeah, it's really ease of use, and you will see your feedback incorporated very quickly into the release cycle and into what we have. So from a standpoint of why you would choose Bluemix versus some of the other platforms, it's really about speed and ease of deployment. And also we're built on the Cloud Foundry community and platform. We run on SoftLayer. So if you're a startup, let's say, that supports a large enterprise, and you're maybe in the healthcare area and you know that you need to scale and you need to have certain security features and you need to have certain services that your clients as large enterprises are going to expect, but you're a startup, so you can't have all of those resources, that's where Bluemix is perfect. From an IBM standpoint, we have the deep level of services. We have the partners that we've brought on where you can have, not just IBM services, but partner services, and then open source, right? So that way you don't have to leave the platform. You don't have to, mess with a platform that's maybe all open source based, and you can't, combine the two. So it's really speed, and then the breadth and depth of offerings and the open commitment to the open source community is why we're seeing the adoption rates.
Yeah, and you guys have launched rapidly. It's been crazy to kind of see the whole thing evolve in my research of what Bluemix is. Now, what are some of the challenges you've really witnessed in getting things to where they are today?
Yeah, the great thing that we have is if you look at IBM as a whole, we have over 40,000 developers within Software Group. We have over 80,000 developers within IBM, and so what we've done is given Bluemix to our development teams of reach out to your local communities. Let's get feedback, and it's been amazing. So we launched meetups, bluemix.meetup.com a couple weeks back. We just topped 2,000 people today as of this morning with 2001. We're in, I believe it's 47 different countries, 51 meetup groups overnight. Right, so we had last weekend, or actually Sunday, we had a flash mob in the middle of the mall in India. They're doing meetups in Pizza Huts, all across Bangalore. We've got all these events throughout Europe. So for us, the benefit's been we have this great platform and we're able to scale quickly because we have this amazing community of our own employees that are out there just working with the communities they already, worked with, like the Node.js community, Ruby, Rails, just making sure that we're with all the local communities and getting the feedback so that our technical documentation, the services, the support are all what they're going to need moving forward.
And moving forward, what's next for IBM Bluemix? What do you see down the road a year, 3, 5 years from now?
Yeah, it's probably more like weeks, right?
Yes.
So we are in a rapid delivery, minute-by-minute model. Because we were joking, one of the keynotes this morning, they said, I have to call my developers at 2 a.m., and we all texted each other, we're already up at 2 a.m. working together, so you don't need to call us. But it's we're just expanding the services, so you're going to see more from the Watson space, which is extremely exciting coming out through Bluemix. You're going to see our general announce, which will have the pricing, the support models, that full area. You're going to see a lot from big data analytics and security. So we're taking the areas that our customers and clients are looking for more services in and just building out and expanding on, literally how many services can we release over the next couple of, weeks and months that are going to build more robust applications for our clients.
Very cool. And for those who don't know, where can they go to get started in Bluemix right now?
Well, a lot of it just are Google searching. We're seeing a lot come in and just Bluemix right to us. So it's bluemix.net. And that's where anybody could go to register. It's a free beta, and we have freemium models as well once we GA. So it's really about logging into the system, and then we have through our DeveloperWorks community, we have that dev to dev site, which you'll see off the Bluemix page. We also have our technical support articles and how-to guides. We have all kinds of tutorials on YouTube, our YouTube channel, on Bluemix, on DeveloperWorks, and then bluemix.meetup.com. Because there is a high likelihood that in your area we've got meetups going on, or raise your hand that you'd like a meetup, and we'll get somebody there and have an event.
Very good. Meg Swanson, always staying busy. Thank you so much for taking some time. I appreciate it. And if you want more from IBM Innovate 2014 in Orlando, Florida, check out f5live.tv.